This is the WWE NXT April 9, 2024 full show results video which takes place at WWE Performance Center. Roxanne Perez makes her entrance and gets on the mic and she talks about going a year without her title and how now everything is right in the world. Lyra knows as well as she does that her arm wasn't 100%, but she saw that poor little arm wrapped up and used it as a target and she didn't even care if she broke her arm. And the next time this title will be taken from her is when she gives it up because she's going to Raw or SmackDown. Lyra Valkyria comes, and she asks if Roxanne is really packing her bag after 2 days, and tells her she can leave, but the NXT Women's Championship stays here with her and she wants her rematch tonight, and Perez points out she's not medically cleared. Tatum Paxley pops up and says Lyra may not be ready but she is, and Valkyria talks her down and says she's good, and Tatum asks if she really is and throws her into the steel steps, telling her it's not hers anymore, refers Swarm and drag Paxley off and tend to Lyra. Natalya comes, and she says she's here and she wants the one title she hasn't won, so tonight, Boat vs Prodigy. Roxanne tells her that's a hard pass and goes to leave but is interrupted by NXT General Manager Ava Raine. Ava says it's the first NXT after Stand and Deliver and that means big moves, so she's making the match official. Perez turns to take a swing, Natty with the double leg, and Roxanne slips away and makes it out with her title. Then we saw a match between Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan vs Izzy Dame and Kiana James, and the result of this match was Izzy Dame and Kiana James won the match by pinfall with 401k from James on Fallon Henley. The next match happened between J-Yvonne Evans vs Scripps, and the result of this match was J-Yvonne Evans won the match by pinfall with a springboard tornado. The next match happened between Natalya vs Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship, and the result of this match was Roxanne Perez won the match by pinfall with Pop Rocks when Lola Vice interfered in the match and distracted Natalya, and Roxanne retained the NXT Women's title. Lola Vice cuts a promo backstage about how she's just waiting to become a champion and she's excited for the NXT Women's North American Championship when Natalya attacks her from behind and beats her down. Then we saw a match between the D'Angelo family versus the No Quarter Catch crew, and the result of this match was D'Angelo family won the match by pinfall with a shatter machine on Miles Bourne. Oba Femi makes his entrance and gets on the mic and says nobody can deny how impressive Briggs and Dijak are, but that victory just puts him on a mountain no one can climb, and that's not going to change for a very long time, and that is inevitable. Ivar of the Viking Raiders makes his entrance and says to Oba that the whole world is talking about his match from Saturday, and when he saw that match, he loved the chaos. 3 big men beating the hell out of each other, and as he looks at Femi now, he knows he's the guy to take the title. Oba says they'll see, Ivar says he's right, Femi with a big headbutt, but Warbeard recovers and drops him with a springboard lariat. The next match happened between Brynlee Reese vs Jada Parker, and the result of this match was Jada Parker won the match by pinfall with a hip attack. The next match happened between Axiom and Nathan Frazer vs Wolf Dogs for the NXT Tag Team Championship, and the result of this match was Axiom and Nathan Frazer won the match by pinfall with a Phoenix Splash from Frazer on Baron Corbin, becoming the new NXT Tag Team Champions. Post-match, Karrion Kross and the Final Testament appear and Authors of Pain beat the new champions down and hit the Super Collider. In the main event of the show, Trick Williams comes to the ring, and he says at WrestleMania, everyone saw Cody Rhodes finish his story, and it left him thinking about what's next in line for him. As he flew back to Orlando, he smiled because he knew what was next for Trick Williams, and if he wants to be the man here, he has to win the NXT Championship. Ilya Dragunov comes and says he's proud of the superstar Trick has become, and he has a charisma that nobody else in WWE can match, and he's exactly what this brand needs. Dragunov says if he wants the NXT Championship match, he can have it in 2 weeks at Spring Breakin', but if he loses, he leaves NXT, and Trick says if he can't slay the Mad Dragon, he doesn't belong here. Challenge accepted. They shake hands just a little too long and Carmelo Hayes attacks Trick from behind, shoving him into Ilya and beating him down. Melo gets in Trick's ear and says he's not gonna make it to Spring Breakin' because they're gonna have a cage match next week, and the show goes off the air.